Welcome to University Synagogue. We've been a beacon of light, radiating our warmth and our history from Brentwood for over 70 years. We're a congregation that has always had open doors to the community, and we'd love for you to be a part of it as you bring your family's heritage into our people's destiny and future.
It's underway. That was part of the solicitation for the master plan that's looking at the traffic impact in the entire community. As I had noted, that was delayed until UCLA was back in school so we could get the full breadth of the traffic impact. We expect that to come due during the time period that we have comments back from the community, and updates based on that traffic impact will be factored into the plan.
Will the study be made public so we can review it?
I can check into that. I don't see why not. It's part of the master plan. We made the entire master plan public. I don't see any prohibition from us doing that.
Maybe I can see it before the comment period.
I believe there's some overlap that it may come in after the comment period, but as we respond to comments and provide updates, we will be putting that information back out to the community for review. So we certainly will make that available to you.
Yeah, I really think you need to extend the comment period to after the time the traffic report comes in. I think that's a big element and a big concern for this community is traffic. That's very, very important that we have the ability to comment on that. And I assume, I don't know how the traffic report is going to include numbers that aren't in here. Vinci made it very clear that this is a plan of the physical elements only. It does not describe it in any of the 889 pages exactly how much growth there will be in veterans, in care people, in nurses and doctors and so on, and how much traffic all of those people will be bringing onto the campus. I don't know how the traffic report is going to be a real interesting traffic report to work with numbers that aren't in this draft plan. But they'll dream up numbers, they'll come up with assumptions, I guess, somehow or other, in order to assume what the traffic will be. But our comments in terms of ingress and egress and so on, are they going to use that green road or whatever, greenway that comes out next to the post office and comes out right there near the Brentwood Village area? Is that going to be part of the traffic plan, or is that going to be closed access? Those are the things that are really, very important. We don't really care where you put little buildings on the 380 acres or whatever it is. That's not the impact that we'll be feeling because we don't live right next to those buildings. But the impact is going to come from the services that aren't in here because you're just describing physical elements, not services, coming from the people, the growth of people, and when they're coming and going, and how many, and so on. And that's just not in here. And we can't comment on it because it's not here. And we don't have the traffic report because it's not here. And, this transparency and input that you want from us, you're not giving us much to comment on because where those little houses are going to be on those acres, no one really cares. It's not our business. That's yours. Ours is impact on the community, and all the things that might impact the community are not either in the plan, not available before the comment period ends. At the very least, the comment period should be extended until after the traffic report comes in. Now, how he's going to sign off in January on a final plan, which is what you say, he's going to sign off on a final plan before these comments are in, and before you do your NEPA study. So you're going to do the historical preservation study, comply with federal law. You're going to do, whether you have to do it or not, you're going to decide to go through NEPA, which is like CEQA for state projects. You're going to do it. That's great. And there's going to be all sorts of disclosure required in that NEPA study, which will come after our comments are due, and from what you said, after he has signed off on a final plan in January. What's the purpose of it? I mean, if we did secret, if we could.
This is going to be an ongoing, living, breathing document. What we wanted to do is get out to you the impact on the housing that would be there for veterans, because there are many others, and I understand from your perspective and your community perspective, traffic is a priority, but for others, what housing would be on that campus was a major focus and a major priority. We've committed to making sure the traffic study is fully disclosed. We will constantly update the plan based on feedback and need, make adjustments. When we talk about services on the campus, we've mentioned that VA is undergoing some changes with respect to how and where we deliver services. There's the choice programs, and we've noted very clearly we hire and have about 5,000 employees. We're not expecting that number to increase in any meaningful way as we go forward. And in fact, many of the services that we're talking about adding to the campus are already there. What we're talking about is making sure that they're more evidence-based, more scientific, and they're upgraded with the latest technologies to make sure the veterans get the best care. So we're not looking to add more staff. We're looking to keep that fairly steady, and that the majority of the services that we will be providing as part of healthcare will occur on that campus, but they also occur in the community in our community-based outpatient clinics.